Dolton, Illinois, finds itself at the center of a political storm, with residents and the public closely watching the unfolding drama surrounding Mayor Tiffany Henyard. Once seen as a transformative figure, Henyard's leadership has now become a series of legal battles, questionable decisions, and scandals. Referred to by some as the super mayor of Dolton, she has shown a remarkable ability to defy public opinion and legal challenges, but this defiance has led many to question whether it signals strength or recklessness. The latest scandal revolves around Henyard's decision to appoint Ronald Burge as interim police chief, a seemingly routine administrative choice that quickly spiraled into controversy. Burge's certification with the Illinois Law Enforcement Training and Standards Board (ILTSB) had expired, meaning he was not legally authorized to carry a firearm or perform police duties. Despite this, Henyard pushed forward with the appointment, ignoring warnings from both the town's trustees and the ILTSB. This prompted the trustees to file for a restraining order, which initially succeeded in blocking Burge's appointment. However, after a contentious meeting, the judge reversed the decision, allowing Burge to serve in the role for 30 days. Despite the legal and safety concerns, Henyard's insistence on appointing Burge, who was not qualified for the job, ignited a firestorm of criticism. Henyard's tenure has been plagued by a series of controversies, including allegations of extravagant spending, dubious appointments, and personal scandals. Critics have accused her of prioritizing loyalty over competence, appointing individuals with questionable backgrounds to key roles. This, combined with her lavish lifestyle evidenced by expensive vacations, private events, and even a Valentine's Day celebration complete with a DJ, has led many to view her as out of touch with the financial struggles facing Dolton. Her personal spending habits have raised questions about her responsibility as a public official, with some seeing her as more concerned with her own interests than those of the town. Adding to the turmoil, Henyard is embroiled in a legal battle with her landlord, Janetta H., over unpaid rent. The landlord claims that Henyard and her partner, Kamal Woods, have been evading eviction notices and even changed the locks on the property. This legal issue has only fueled the perception that Henyard is above the law, adding to her growing list of personal and professional problems. Compounding these challenges, Henyard is reportedly under investigation by the FBI for potential financial misconduct related to her roles in Dolton and Thorne Township, where she also serves as township supervisor. Investigators have issued subpoenas concerning allegations of misappropriation of public funds, extravagant personal spending, and questionable government contracts. This investigation has only intensified concerns about Henyard's ability to manage taxpayer money effectively, especially as Dolton faces a severe budget deficit. Financial mismanagement under Henyard's leadership has become a focal point of public frustration. Dolton's budget deficit has ballooned to over $5 million, with vendors reporting that they have not been paid for months of services. Henyard's extravagant purchases, including a shocking $443,000 spent on Amazon in a single day, have left residents in disbelief, especially at a time when the town's financial situation is dire. The public's growing dissatisfaction is fueled by the belief that their tax dollars are being squandered on Henyard's personal indulgences instead of being used to address the town's urgent needs. Despite the mounting pressure, Henyard remains defiant. She continues to defend her actions, even as her approval ratings plummet and public calls for her resignation grow louder. Her refusal to engage with residents' concerns has only reinforced the perception that she is more interested in holding on to power than addressing the needs of the town. As legal battles, personal scandals, and financial crises pile up, Henyard's future as mayor has become increasingly uncertain. Dolton residents are at a crossroads, questioning whether Henyard can turn things around or if it is time for a change in leadership. With each new scandal, Henyard's grip on power weakens, and the town's future remains uncertain. The situation in Dolton has reached a critical point, and it is unclear whether Henyard can weather the storm or if the weight of her controversies will finally lead to her downfall. As Henyard prepares for her re-election campaign, her leadership is under intense scrutiny. Her refusal to address the mounting issues facing Dolton, combined with the growing list of legal and financial troubles, has left many questioning her ability to lead. The town's residents are left wondering whether Henyard can redeem herself or if a change in leadership is needed for Dolton to recover from the chaos that has defined her time in office. Dolton, Illinois, is currently engulfed in a political storm that has captivated both local residents and the broader public. At the center of the controversy is Mayor Tiffany Henyard, a highly divisive figure whose time in office has been marked by legal battles, questionable decisions, and a mounting list of scandals. Known for her defiance against public opinion and legal scrutiny, Henyard's leadership style has been seen by some as strong and resolute, but by many others as reckless and irresponsible. The latest controversy centers on her appointment of Ronald Burge as interim police chief. On the surface, this appeared to be a routine decision, but it quickly escalated into a legal and public relations disaster. Burge's certification with the Illinois Law Enforcement Training and Standards Board (ILTSB) had expired, meaning he was not authorized to carry a firearm or perform basic police duties, let alone lead the police department. Despite multiple warnings from trustees and ILTSB, Henyard pressed forward with the appointment. The town's trustees filed a restraining order to block Burge's appointment, citing safety and legal concerns. Although a judge initially ruled in their favor, the decision was later reversed, allowing Burge to serve in an interim capacity for 30 days. Henyard's controversial decision sparked outrage in Dolton, with critics accusing her of placing political loyalty over public safety. They questioned her judgment, wondering how someone who was not legally authorized to perform basic police duties could be entrusted with leading the entire police department. This incident is just the latest in a series of controversies during Henyard's time as mayor, which has been marred by legal disputes, questionable appointments, and a lavish lifestyle that many view as out of touch with the needs of the town. In addition to the police chief scandal, Henyard has faced heavy criticism for her extravagant spending. Her lavish vacations, expensive dinners, and even a private DJ for a Valentine's Day celebration have fueled perceptions of financial irresponsibility. Many believe Henyard is more focused on her personal enjoyment than on addressing Dolton's financial challenges. She has also made controversial appointments, hiring individuals with questionable backgrounds, which has led to accusations that she prioritizes loyalty over competence and legal compliance. Despite the growing criticism, Henyard has remained defiant, continuing to defend her decisions and her leadership. Some see this as a sign of determination, while others view it as a dangerous pursuit of power at the expense of Dolton's well-being. Her refusal to back down has alienated both the public and political leaders, further deepening the distrust in her leadership. Her personal life has only added to the controversy. Henyard and her partner, Kamal Woods, are embroiled in a legal battle over unpaid rent and an eviction lawsuit filed by their former friend, Janetta H. The situation has raised further questions about Henyard's ability to manage both her personal and professional affairs. Henyard's legal battles and financial mismanagement have left many Dolton residents questioning her ability to lead. Her first term in office was marked by promises to shake up the political establishment, and she secured more than 80% of the vote. However, her second term has been met with skepticism and growing disillusionment. As her approval ratings continue to plummet, many are wondering whether she can retain enough support to win another term in office. The longer she continues to defy public opinion and legal challenges, the more her leadership becomes increasingly polarized. Adding to the growing list of scandals is the investigation into Henyard's alleged financial misconduct, both as mayor and as township supervisor. Reports suggest that she may have misused public funds, with investigators issuing subpoenas to look into questionable government contracts, lavish personal expenditures, and excessive spending on events. These revelations have heightened concerns about her ability to manage taxpayer dollars effectively. The financial crisis in Dolton has only worsened under Henyard's leadership, with the town's budget deficit growing. Her actions have led to questions about how a public official could be so careless with taxpayer money, especially when essential services are being cut due to the town's financial instability. Many residents now feel that Henyard is more interested in defending herself than addressing the town's dire financial situation. Reports of extravagant spending, including a $443,000 Amazon purchase in a single day, have sparked outrage among Dolton residents. These revelations have cast further doubt on Henyard's priorities, as the town grapples with a $5 million budget deficit. Residents are furious that their tax dollars have been used for personal indulgences rather than addressing the town's urgent needs. These financial scandals have overshadowed any positive accomplishments Henyard may have had during her time in office. Despite the growing backlash, Henyard has refused to acknowledge her role in Dolton's financial decline. Instead, she has portrayed herself as a victim of a political conspiracy designed to undermine her leadership. Her combative rhetoric and refusal to accept responsibility have only fueled public anger and further alienated the very people she was elected to serve. The situation in Dolton has become untenable, and it's unclear whether Henyard can recover from the mounting legal, financial, and personal scandals. The public's frustration is growing, and with each new revelation, her credibility continues to crumble. As the town faces financial collapse, many are wondering if Henyard will ever regain the trust of the residents or if it is time for a change in leadership. The stakes have never been higher for Henyard's political career, and the future of Dolton remains uncertain. With growing calls for her resignation, investigations into her financial misconduct, and an increasing number of personal and professional scandals, it seems likely that her time in office may be drawing to a close. The people of Dolton are demanding answers, and it remains to be seen whether Henyard can weather the storm or if her tenure will ultimately be remembered as a period of chaos, legal entanglements, and public disillusionment.